Hi, this is Alice. Now you may ask me, Alice, how can I control my nervousness? Every time I just can't help feeling nervous. It seems that my body is not mine anymore. I want you to remember that public speaking is the art of controlling. Before you learn to speak well, you should learn to control your voice, your whole body, and control your nervousness. So today, we're going to talk about how to control nervousness and manage stage fright. First, establish a right perception of yourself. Don't expect everything to be perfect. We may adore those people who are really confident, speak really fluently, just like a superstar on the stage, and want to become one of them. Consequently, it is easy for us to perceive ourselves as not being pretty enough, handsome enough, intelligent enough, or witty enough, and these prevent us from speaking confidently and naturally. But remember, we talked about it in the first class. Be the best of yourself. You are always you. Don't try to become someone else. But the truth is, it is better to improve what you have than to wish for something they don't have. When we free ourselves from the burden of being perfect and being like the others, it is more likely that we can be devoted into the speech itself and speak well. In a word, you should see things as they are, not as your fear leads you to see them. Second, 3 P's. Prepare, prepare, and prepare. Nothing will make you more nervous than knowing you are not well prepared. If you always get nervous, remember this. Researchers estimate that careful preparation can reduce anxiety by as much as 75%. 75%! After all, don't you think every time you get quite nervous because you are not well prepared? And you fear they will look foolish in the eyes of your co-workers, classmates, and friends. So always remember, practice makes perfect. Sounds cliche, but it is the truth. Some students asked for my suggestions for speaking competitions. They said, Alice, I'm nervous because I'm afraid I will forget the lines. What should I do if I forget the lines? Should I tell a joke or sing a song? Come on, my dear, if you cannot even remember the lines. My suggestion is you should never take part in these competitions. Jokes and songs can never save you. If you don't even make enough preparation, how can you expect that you can do well in any speaking occasions? Preparing for a speech is always a hard and effort-taking process. Guess how long it takes to prepare for only 1 minute speech? 5 minutes? 30 minutes? Actually, at least 60 minutes. Sometimes you will need several hours. And if you want to take part in speaking competition, the number is even much bigger. Wen Ning, Wang Chenyu, and Peng Zhaoyi are all my contestants in the past 3 years. They have won lots of prizes in speaking contests. Before they took part in this speaking contest of Hunan province, they had all gone through my face-to-face sweet torture for more than 500 hours, not to mention the practice for national speaking competitions. Never get lazy when you're preparing your speech. Practice until you yourself are satisfied with your speech. If you don't even like your speech, how can you expect your audience to like it? Here are several tips for speech preparation. This is also what we do for the training of speaking competitions. Stimulate the real practice environment. Speak as if you were already on the stage. Only when you take practice seriously as facing competitions can you manage your nervousness in competitions calmly and properly. Next, speak out loud. Never hold your voice, or else you will never know what will happen, what it will be like, what kind of sound you will make when you're on the stage. Number 3, stand while rehearsing. This helps you better use your breath and stretch your body. Number 4, record yourself and watch your videos without screaming. This is very important. First, Calm down. Maybe at the beginning, watching your video can be a nerve-wracking experience, and you might feel it's a kind of torture. But come on, no one is born to be an experienced speaker. Watching your video is the quickest way to discover your bad habits in speaking. You never know what you look like in your speech without recording. You may look really rigid, funny, or dramatic. You may never know how you are rubbing your hands or waving your hands, how rigidly you are standing, or how indifferent your facial expressions are. So watch your videos 3 times. This is not an attempt to torture you. Each time you watch the video, you will focus on different sources of information available. At the first time, mute the sound and speed up your video. Focus on your movements. Ask yourself, do I look nervous? Do I have some bad delivery habits like too many hand movements or swinging from side to side? At the second time, run it at the normal speed with the soundtrack audible. Focus on your voice. Do I sound nervous? Am I speaking too fast? Stuttering? Speaking with a too high pitch? At the third time, mute it and play it at the normal speed. Focus on your face and your eyes. Ask yourself, am I trying to make eye contact with only a small number of the audience? Am I smiling? Am I being passionate or indifferent? Reviewing your records helps you discover your own problems and avoid acting like crazy emojis or poker face. Now let's make a video flag. Upload your first time video and see how much better you can be after whole terms practicing. I believe after hard practicing, you'll look totally different. We can wait and see. Third, acquire more speaking experiences. For most people, the biggest part of stage fright is the unknown. The more you learn about public speaking and the more speeches you make, the less threatening speech making will become. Remember, public speaking is a kind of skill and is learned through trial and error. Try to grasp every chance to speak. In speaking class, in speaking contests, in your job, in supermarkets, and in restaurants, facing your friends, your parents, your classmates, and even strangers. All these will make you less scared of public speaking. Now here are some other tips you may try before you give the speech. First, be at your best state before speaking, both mentally and physically. Don't drink, play mahjong, or stay up late before you give the speech. You may give yourself, some positive hints and take a deep breath. Always remember to warm up. Warm up. Just as singers warm up their voices and athletes warm up their muscles before a performance. You need to warm up your voice and muscles before giving your presentation. In Julian Treasure's TED speech, How to Speak So That People Will Listen, he introduced several ways to warm up your vocal process before speaking. Let's enjoy this video.
Actually, let me show you how to do that. Would you all like to stand up for a moment? I'm going to show you the 6 vocal warm-up exercises that I do before every talk I ever do. Anytime you're going to talk to anybody important, do these. First, arms up, deep breath in, and sigh out, like that. One more time. Very good. Now we're going to warm up our lips, and we're going to go bop, 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 bop. Very good. And now, just like when you were a kid. Now your lips should be coming alive. We're going to do the tongue next with exaggerated la, 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 la. Beautiful. You're getting really good at this. And then roll an R. That's like champagne for the tongue. Finally, and if I can only do one, the pros call this the siren. It's really good. It starts with we and goes to or. The we is high, the or is low. So you go wee, or, wee. Fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause. Take a seat. Thank you.
These warm-up exercises will help you relax and ensure you're ready to perform at your best. While you are speaking, work especially hard on your introduction part. It not only helps you to warm up, but your audience as well. Make eye contact with members of your audience. Use visual aids. And always remember, practice makes perfect. With proper practice, I believe you will all learn to control your nervousness, become confident, and turn be a qualified speakers.
In this class, you should remember these important points.